Great, so the first photograph. Alright, let's get cracking. Let's just get cracking. Alright. Alright, so the first photograph. Alright, let me see where goes up here. Great. First photograph. Let me see. Preview. Alright. Great. For those who would have came across this photograph before, I know many of us did. Many of us did. Alright, so this photograph was captured in Lane Avenue. Alright. Lane Avenue. This was in September of 2014. Yeah. September 2014. This was in Lane Avenue. Alright, so His Excellency was on a community visit through Lane Avenue. And they had like these kids was just shouting for Granger, 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 Granger. And they were like running towards him, right? And I happened to be there to capture this photograph. It was a candid shot, right? And you can see the love that these young ones shared, man. Wow, it's amazing, huh? Especially that young man in front with the whole fro. Alright, yeah, so he was in Lane Avenue of 2014 September on a community visit, and these kids they just came out of the house, and like Granger, Granger, and screaming and shouting and just running, grabbing him and so forth. It was fun, it was fun, it was fun. It was fun, it was fun. I enjoyed. So September 2014, yeah. This photograph, this was in 2016 of October. Yeah, October 2016. If I can recall, he was at a senior citizen function. He did his usual walkabout and greeting the seniors, and there was this lady who just embraced him and gave him this stare. And I just, I was like, you know what? This is a great photograph. This is a great photograph. So my hands was always on my trigger, man. Ready to fire and shoot, Click. Capture these moments, huh? And moments like this you don't really get back. So it's always good to be prepared to capture them. 2016, October. Alright? 2016, October. This was probably one of my first masterpieces. Yeah. Alright, so this photograph was in 2013, either 2013 or 2014 of May. Yeah, May 1st, 2013 or 2014. This was May Day, right? Yeah, May Day. So the president did his walkabout that he usually do on May Day, right? And he happened to went to the Guyana's teachers union ground. Yeah, and this guy is playing a game of cricket. Once he's there, at least you should partake in playing this sport, right? So he was handed the bat, and there was ready to capture this moment for him to hit a 604. And mind you, if I can recall, he did hit a 6 that day. Yep. I have never seen well, came across a photo like this after it was taken. So moments like this, it's good to cherish. May 2013 or 2014, if I can recall. Alright. Alright, just give me a second there. Just give me a second there, folks. Yeah. So this is just showing the fun side of him. He loves sports. Alright? Yep. Somebody saying Brian Laro. Nah, David Granger hit a 6, man. Yep. I just chose to put it in black and white. Yeah. But on that day, yeah, he was a good batsman, man. Yeah. This photograph. This photograph was taken in June of last year. Yes. This was the weekend before Father's Day. Right, as you can see, himself and granddaughter. Alright, so I was at State House. This was I can't recall the game they were playing. I think they were gonna race to the head of the tarmac, I think. Yeah. And there they go. So I was behind waiting to capture this moment because I know at this point in time they were gonna do something fun, right? Something fun, either a game of tag or something like that. And I was, I kind of took a step back because most of these the candid shots is always good to take a step back and not be in people's way or in their sight. So you get a chance to capture moments that they're not even aware that you're even taking these photographs of them, right? They're not aware. So in taking candid shots, it's always good to take a step back. Take a step back and always have the expectation of getting something good out of that moment. All right. This was the weekend before Father's Day, June of 2019. Himself and granddaughter. This photograph. All right. So the weekend before Father's Day. Himself, daughter, and granddaughter. They were reading a book on stories, children's stories, right? And there she was. Apparently, there was a fun quote that made him laugh, or something she said, yes, that made him laugh. So this was the weekend before Father's Day. It shows the father side of him with his daughter and granddaughter. Another candid shot. So that's what I'm saying, right? So to get good candid shots, for me, it's always good to expect something great. So if you're in a room with a camera and something is going on, like for instance, the president is reading a a storybook with his granddaughter. I'm gonna expect, you know, something fun to come out of it. Happiness, quality time being spent. All right, yeah. All right, so give me a second there. Good. This photograph. This was at State House too as well. Yeah. All right. So they had a group of men came to visit him. This was in July of 2017. So I was there with this group that paid a courtesy call to him. All right. And well, as you can see, it was a laughter there, so it means that somebody cracked a joke. I can't recall what the joke was, but it was something to make him laugh. As I said, once the president is in a room and you have a camera on you, you always gotta be trigger ready. Yep, because there's gonna be a moment that gonna never come again. All right. This photograph. All right, I can clearly recall, if my memory serves me right. Right. This was in July of July 2015. All right. His birthday was being celebrated. Yes, his birthday was being celebrated. All right, and there he is with his lovely wife, First Lady Sandra Granger. They were waltzing. Yes, they were waltzing to an oldies, if I recall. This kind of show, the husband side of him. You know, his birthday in 2015 of July. So I was there standing in the room. So they were in fact they headed on the dance floor. At this point they were called to do a bit of you know waltzing or dancing. And there I was with my camera waiting to capture that moment when he embraced her. Yeah, and there it was. There it was. This photograph. How did I get this photograph? Alright, so I'll tell a little story about this photograph, right? Hold on for me. And there I was with my camera waiting to capture. Alright, so this photograph, right? We all can recall the famous unbothered pose. We all can recall that, right? So this was at an event of recent. This was in January of 2020. At an event. So his famous unbothered pose was, everybody expect him to go on stage and do this pose, huh? Alright, so here this happened, right? So it was his turn to give his remarks or the feature address. Yeah, his feature address. So he came on stage, of course, all hyped and ready for the crowd. So let me tell you, right? I took at least, let's say, over 25 shots just to get this one photograph. I kid you not. Over 25 frames, shots, clicks. Cause for the moment he walk up the step to go on stage to give his feature address at this recent event. Of course, he ran, all hype and ready for the crowd. And he did do the unbothered pose, but I was looking for something different. In fact, I was expecting something different, right? And yes, he did something different. So there he was, leaning on the podium, and as he raised his right arm, bam! That was a shot. That was a shot. Yep. Yeah, so this came out of the unbothered pose, but I was expecting something different because everybody know about that pose, but I was expecting him to do something different, and I was waiting and anticipating for him to do something different, and he did. He did. This happened to become a famous photograph, actually. This photograph, right? This was this year, January 2020. All right. Yep. All right. So let me explain. Right, the young man in the photograph, he had just came off stage doing a bit of song. He did, yeah, that hyped the crowd, huh? And he was brought to see the president and his lovely wife. And there, well, the young man was actually posing for a photograph that was being taken by another photographer. And well, we all would expect the president and his wife to look at the photographer that's taking this shot. But I did a lot of frames here, right? Like I was like, click, 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 click. So then he glanced over to his wife. I was like, bam! This is the shot. This is the shot. This is the shot. This is the shot. This happened within a split second. And then he, looked back at the photographer that was taking the photograph. But it wasn't me. I was behind the scene. I was like way off. This for this shot I used the Sigma 70 to 200 lens. Yeah. So I was way off. I was like way at the back. Right? So I tried to capture moments that people would love to cherish. You see it with your eyes, yeah, but you want to have it stored digitally, right? Good. There's so many captions that can come here. Yep, with the young man and president and his wife. Yep. In fact, you can give a caption for me. This photograph. Hold on for me, right? Give me a second. This photograph. Hold on for me, right? Give me a second. This photograph. All right, good. All right, so he was at an event of recent. This was January 2020, a few months back. He was about to give his feature address. All right. So, I just love to get up and close. If I'm far away, up and close with my lens. Right? I don't want to be in anybody's space to make them uncomfortable, right? So the farther I am, it's kind of better because you get a chance to capture these moments, huh? So I was backstage at this recent event. All right, well, in January of 2020, this year actually. So he was about to give his feature address. So I was backstage anticipating to capture. In fact, you know what? When I was home on this particular day, so I knew that I was going to cover this event where he was going to give the feature address, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me try to get behind the scene. Let me go backstage and see what is really going on backstage before he hits the stage. Cause most photographers would catch it from front. When he comes on, you know, the crowd goes wild and you know, and people will get that. But I want to do it different. I want to do it different. So when everybody goes front, I go to the back, right? Cause I know for sure ain't nobody gonna get this shot once I go to the back, right? Cause everybody is already in front, waiting for him to go on stage. But I want to give people what a view of how it looks when he hits the stage, right? When he hits the stage, right? Yeah. So this is how it looks when you're backstage before the president go and speak, right? Oh my god, I gotta tell you about this photograph. This was this year again, 2020, at a recent event. Or if I can recall, this was in let me see this. Then Amsterdam? No, not that. Lenora. Yes, this was in Lenora. Yes. So how I get a shot? All right. So he was speaking, right? He was speaking. Well, giving his future address, mind you. So everybody's in front, taking these shots. All right. All right. So, like I said, I want to get things from a different angle, give you a different capture. All right. So everybody was in front, listening to him, and I decided to go backstage again. Like I said, once everybody's in front, I go to the back. Right. So I had this kind of mesh, sort of. So I was like directly behind him. Of course, there was security, around and so forth, but this was behind the stage. So I was actually on the ground of of the stage, right? So I went right behind him. So I was actually waiting on him to make a strong point. And by making a strong point, I mean like giving a hand gesture, or probably raising his hand to give a strong point or a strong message. So I was there like over 10 minutes. I kid you not, waiting to just to get this shot. Right? Waiting just to get this shot. In fact, I didn't know that this is how it was gonna look, but I just wanted a shot of him from the back with these stage lights just beaming on me, right? And listening to him, to what he's saying. So I know at some point he's gonna make a strong point. That's where I'm gonna, do frames. Click, 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 click. Yeah. Right. So this is where I get a shot. This was in January this year. This photograph, oh my, I didn't even expect to get a shot. Like I said, uh, candidates are the best, right? Candidates are the best. Candidates, candidate shots, give you a feel of how the moment was at that point that you would never get again. You can never get back shots like this. Once it's gone, it's gone. So I didn't even expect this young girl to come to him to give him a high five, huh? Or a five, yeah, yeah. So it was his uh time to give his future address at an event. Of course, you see the security detail and so forth. This art. So I was actually well, it's after he come off the VIP, but come down from the VIP. You know, as you can see, the blurred stuff there. Alright, so the blurred stuff there was this whole grill stuff that had this projector screen, right? So I was there. After he came off from the VIP stand, he went behind stage to go and give his future address. But I saw this little girl run up to him. I was like, oh my camera gotta be ready. Aim, fire. Like 8 photographs before I actually, before I even get this one. Right there was hands on the shutter of the camera. Click, 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 click. Yeah, about roughly 8 or 10 shots just to get this one photograph. So you see the thing with candid shots, right? Candid shots is always good to uh give like rapid fire, or to at least 5 or more frames, three or more, because these are moments that you can never get back again. Never. Like, I don't think I can even get back this shot again. Maybe from a different view, or but not like this. Or this shot, he just came out of his car. These are supporters who love him, cheering on Granger, Granger, just happy to shake his hand and so forth. Yeah, I was like I said, you gotta be, you gotta take a step back. You have to take a step back, right? You must take a step back to capture these moments. You gotta be there, but people shouldn't realize that you're there. They shouldn't realize that you're just ready to take a shot of them or what's going on. So that's the best way of taking candid shots. People shouldn't even know when you take a shot. Just have to capture it when it happened. This shot, alright. Yeah. Yep. This shows a lot of stuff. This shows strength, energy. Alright? Energy. Yep, energy. So, like I said, right, I always expect something good to happen once my camera is in my hands. I'm waiting. My camera is charged. My memory, it's full. Well, not full, but my camera memory have enough space, right, to get these shots. All right, this was this year again, 2020. Yep. So there I was in front of the stage. Like I said, I go back or go front, but I want to catch things from a different angle. All right. So once he's in my sight, I'm ready to capture things that he will be doing, and things like this. It's even hard to get back shots like this. The president running on stage to give his future address. I love this photograph. In fact, I saw Imran, them would have enlarge this photograph. Yeah, they would have enlarged it at one of their offices. Yeah, it's a good portrait. The lights, you know, the color scheme actually. This photograph, oh my. This was in 2017, yeah, of February. Yep, this was in Sapphire, if I can clearly recall. This was in Sapphire. All right, so here's happening, right? When the president and his wife are together at an event, they do a lot of talking and you know, uh, drover moments, you know. So at this point, if I can recall, somebody was talking at the podium, but yes. So I was keeping my eyes on him. I was there. I was like way off, right? Like I said, take a step back and wait for the moment. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it don't come. Just have your camera ready to take these shots. Right, so this was in Sapphire in 2017 of February. Right? I can't hear what they're saying, but I'm pretty sure it was something to make him laugh. Or they're sharing a memory or something they're sharing. But it was a happy moment. Alright? This shot. This was before he entered the auditorium at State House. I can't recall the name of that section. I think Brian Smith would be able to tell me. Brian, yeah, all right. Yeah, so there he was, given his entrance to a function, of course, before the event starts. Queen's Baton. This was in 2017 of August 2017. Alright, so he would have just concluded the Queen's Baton, right? Yes, Organish. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. The Benab. Yes, thank you very much, bro. Alright, so you have just concluded the Queen's Baton, right? It was a short run actually, and he was entering his vehicle, right, to head back to State House. But before he went into the vehicle, I was actually walking behind him, and I saw he glanced over to somebody, and I was like, you know what, there's a good shot of me. Take it. Bam! The jersey, the writing at the back, his security detail, well, suit up, or sorry, gear up with the whole, I would say athletic gears or clothing. Yeah. This photograph, oh my gosh, like this was a split second. Alright, so let me tell you what happened here, right? So, at an event, of course, as you can see, I think he just came back from Cuba, right? The first lady would have just concluded a speech, right? And there was so much laughter in her speech, and there were fun stuff she was speaking about herself and His Excellency. But let me tell you, right? I didn't expect her to rub his head. I didn't expect that to happen. Like I said, once the president is in a room, you have to be ready to capture these moments because they will never come again. And I don't know if she gonna rub his head again. Well, uh, at at a forum like this, right? Yeah, Terrence, she's taunting her husband with love. All right, yes. Like I didn't even expect this to happen, but I was actually on my knees, right? So when she came from the podium, she was heading back to her seat. So I'm thinking that after her speech, she would have shook her hands or give her a hug or so. But that's what she did. So as she was walking towards the table, I was click, 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 waiting for something to happen. So I was expecting something to happen, and there it was. Yes. This photograph, this was in, I can't recall the month. This was in 2013 or 2014, yeah. So I was on a, we were on a trip. This was in 2013, 2014, yeah. We were in region 2, if I can clearly recall. Right? We were in region 2. And it was an early Sunday morning. Right? The guys there, but some guys were with us, and we were cutting coconut. And somebody gave him uh, a coconut to, have his drink on. Alright? To have his drink on. I was thirsty as well, and so was he. Right? But I had to get a shot because if I see somebody give the president a coconut to drink, well, coconut water, sorry, to drink, I want to catch that shot. It just shows a different side of him, you know. I think it was about 5 shots before I even get this shot. So it was given to him to drink. It was sweet that day, yeah. I tasted it myself. That was some sweet coconut water, boy. Yeah, I enjoy it. But it was after I get this shot, you know, right after I get this shot. All right, let me just plug back this phone. Yeah, this was in 2013 or 2014 in region 2, early Sunday morning. The president having a sip on some coconut water. Like I said, it was sweet that day. I had my fair share after. Alright. My finish? I finish? I'm finished. Wow. Already? Oh, I had more photographs. Well, that I would have shortlisted. Alright, so for those who just joined, I'm gonna just run check back these photographs for you, right? Quick recap. Right, so I'm just sharing moments that I would have captured having the opportunity to be around His Excellency at some point, of time, Yeah, so I was given the opportunity to capture these moments or to capture places that he would have went from 2013 to 2020. All right, I was privileged to be around him to capture these moments. All right, I'm gonna run you back from the top. Well, a quick run through. I had more photographs, Let's go for the top. I'll give you my favorite just now. But these are just some of the photographs that I would have captured, with the president, being around him and getting these moments captured. Huh? Nobody just join body and miss out. Actually done, buddy. I actually done, bro. This is my favorite. Lane Avenue 2014. This is my favorite. He was on a community visit. A lot of kids on the street and in their houses. People are shouting, Granger, Granger, Granger. The kids came out. They gathered around him. And there they were, for this quick shot. Ah, love that. Let's run through. Oh, this is another favorite too that I would have just passed. Mayday 2013 or 2014. The president playing cricket. Wow. I would love to get him playing some other more sports, man. Football, perhaps. Yeah. Basketball. Yep. This other shot. Yes, 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 yes. Those who have just joined, I'm actually finished. I just run through back these photographs. The weekend before Father's Day of last year. This was in July. Oh, sorry, June. Himself and granddaughter. They were actually playing. Yep. Father figure here, daughter and granddaughter. Our favorite too. Celebrating his birthday in 2015. This is a lovely photograph though. I should frame this photograph. What do you guys think? Frame it? Yeah. And give them, right? Yeah. Embracing her. Yep. They were actually waltzing or dancing, yeah. So, like I said, right, this photograph came from the unbothered pose. He did it, but he did something different. He did a lookout. He did the lookout. Yeah. Let's run you back, giving you a glimpse of how it looks when he hits the stage, or sorry, before he hits the stage. Out of past that, out of past all that, out of past the energy before he hits the stage. Sharing a light moment with his lovely wife, First Lady Sandra Granger. Yes, this is another favorite shot. This here, oh my gosh, like I said, right? First Lady would have just finished giving her speech, and there were a bit of jokes in between with himself and her. So I was expecting her to come back at the table, probably shake his hand or hug him, but that's what she did, and it was kind of funny because people were laughing of how it all played out, but it was funny and was it was actually nice, you know, taunting him, Yep, that's it, folks. Uh, any questions? You guys can shoot me all questions on the live comments. Just take off screen display, siphon. Let me see. Yeah. Let me put on back the. Yep. There you have it, folks. Questions coming in. Any questions you can shoot me later, man. Inbox me, Alright, so there it was, folks. Giving you an insight of how I would have captured moments with the president from 2013 to now. I was privileged to be around him. Right? Be around him. Capturing these moments was a privilege. Alright? to give Guyana and the world, showing them a different side of him, man. With the cricket, him and his wife dancing, uh, him doing this that lookout pose, him and his granddaughter sharing a father moment with his daughter and granddaughter, playing with his granddaughter. They're running. I those are shots that you don't really get. You don't get them shots. Like you don't get them as often, right? Yeah, folks. Question. Yeah, Terence. Question. Oh, what is a candid shot? All right, Clay. Candid shot. Well, I can give you my abbreviation, right? All right. All right. So just give me a second here. I got a message came in. All right. So, a candid shot is candid photographs are photographs that were captured without even creating a pose. You know. So, like I said, clear, right? A candid shot is a shot being captured without even creating a pose appearance, like the ones I showed with the president, him, his wife, him, his granddaughter, him playing cricket. Those are shots that weren't pose or framed or tell them what to do. We're just capturing as things happen. Eh? Yeah, Terence, where's the question, bro? So, question from Terence: what are some of the reactions that you get from the Force family? Better yet, the president, when you know him, the moments you capture. What are? Hold on there, right? Uh, the reaction, the reaction is great. They're wow. Yeah, they're wow. In fact, you know what? If you guys, alright, so I want to show you guys something, right? Good, great, great. Give me a second there, right? I want to show you guys something, right? I want to show you guys something very quick. Just give me a second there. All right, so Terence question, right? Reaction that I get from the Force family. All right, Terence, have your response here, bro. Just now, right? Just now, bro. Just now. All right, photos. So you mentioned about the reaction, right? So I'm gonna give you something, Terence. Terrence's question was, what are some of the reactions that you get from the Force family, especially the president, when you show him the moments you capture? All right, I have a picture to even show. This photo that I'm showing you, well, I'm gonna show you two photographs, right? The one I took and the reaction I got after taking this photograph. Where is it? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Where is it? Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Where is it? Where is it? Where is this photograph? This was Turns are looking for the photograph, right? Um it's on Instagram. Hold on for me. Oh, Clay, you asking the same question, buddy. What are your reactions towards the first family after you took a photo of them or show them? Yeah, I'm gonna show you here, Clay and Terrence. Um, did I find it? Did I find it? Did I find it? I find it. I find it. Close, close, close. Please tell me I find it. Please tell me I'm finding this photograph. Please, please, please. It's there. It's there. Is it here? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. Ah, where is it? Ah, great. All right. Let me save it. Right. I'm gonna save this photograph. Um. Hold on for me. Right. I'm looking for this. Hold on for me. Right. All right. So just save this photograph first before I show you guys. Right. Perfect. Good. Uh, just see where it's stored. All right. Good. All right. Good. This photograph here, right? All right. Let me do back the display capture. Preview. Good. So you guys remember this photograph, right? Good. I'm gonna show you their reaction after I show them this photograph, right? So I would have captured this, like I said before, in June of 2019. Now their reaction towards this photograph, uh, where it is, was actually, where it is it gone? Hold on for me. Hold on for me, guys. Oh yeah. Alright, so the reaction. Okay, good, perfect. Good. Do I have it here? Can't seem to find it. Hold on. Alright, so this is the reaction, right? Yeah. Right, so after I would have captured that photograph of the president and his granddaughter running, I showed them it, and this was the reaction. Yep, there it was. Oh, this was captured by Lachman Singh. Yeah, cool guy, man. Cool guy. Yep, that was the reaction, Clay and Terrence. Take off display. Any more question, guys? Any more question? All Alright, guys, that's it. Think I'm done for the night. Way past my bedtime. Well, your bedtime. So, once you love something, in fact, you must love something before you do great work, man. So, if you love photography, just, YouTube is your best friend, man, Save and invest and buy your first camera and practice, you know? Invest in your craft, right? Yep. Our next session will be something else, how I capture moments of somebody else. Alright, guys, there you go. Thanks for watching. Good night. Stay safe. Where is the music? Let me turn it up. Turn it up, up, up. Alright. Good night, guys. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. Peace out.